The crisis at the southern border continuing to spiral out of control. We're going to bring you to border correspondent Jaeson Jones. He's live in Edinburgh, Texas, embedded with the Texas National Guard. Jaeson, good morning to you. Tell us about what you've seen with the Guard in the past 24 hours now.
Yeah, it's good to be with you guys. You know, we've been embedded all week down here for Operation Lone Star, but we got a unique opportunity to embed with National Guard. And I want you to take a listen here because I think this is really important. Listen to Lieutenant Eamon Blair with Texas National Guard, what he talks about the human trafficking he's seeing in La Jolla, Texas.
We can see with this wristband that it belonged to a little kid. We know that because it's still connected and it's small. That means it was slipped off. Now this represents the smuggling organization of them being smuggled, but it also represents modern day slavery.
And it represents the smuggling organization based on the color?
Correct. The color, it could be the color goes to the destination that they go into the U.S.
Gotcha.
But these symbols are going to represent the smuggling organization. And this also represents that they are continually in debt bondage wherever they may go in the U.S.
And that's human trafficking, not smuggling.
Correct. Human trafficking, not smuggling.
And how long have you been seeing this here?
We've been seeing it for the last year. I think it was February where the story broke.
Yeah, guys, it's incredible. And I've actually got that exact wristband that he had found on the ground there. They litter the ground down there, just so you know, from all the influx of people. And you can see this one that was taken off a child, which he was describing to you. And the thing that's important here that he really wanted to come across is that the American people need to know that what gets by them there is impacting the rest of this country. Because a lot of the folks that he's talking to, the Nicaraguans and Venezuelans, and people coming from, you know, what they call other countries than just Mexico, that everyone they're talking to are trying to get throughout this country. It's not just the East Coast or the West Coast, and they're not mostly staying in Texas. They are making their way north into this country. One last thing I want to mention that really surprised me, and every time I come down here, I hear something and I learn something new. In La Jolla, Texas, every single night, he and his soldiers, he's got about 33 of them that work for him, every night they are seeing drones from cartel scouts that are launching from the Mexico side. They usually start somewhere around 10 p.m. and they end around or to 4 a.m., somewhere in there. Come across into the U.S. looking at him, local and state law enforcement, and from there, that's when the smuggling organizations begin moving people into the United States. So the tactics that these cartels and these alien smuggling groups are working always is changing on the ground.
All right, Jaeson Jones there live in Texas with the story there.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.